Hi, I'm here with a mediocre artist who runs the My Art is Average page on Instagram.
Hello, Cosmic Chai. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
Big
of
fan of your
course.
page.
Big fan of yours. This is our very unofficial podcast, but you're in for a good time. So if you'd like to stick around for a few minutes, we're here to answer some very pressing details about our lives.
Yeah, super important.
Yeah, once you pass that 20 follower mark, you really have an inflated ego that you have to keep in check. And that's what we're here for, right?
Yeah, right. I've really been trying not to let the fame get to my head.
As you should, and that's really humbling and really inspiring. And I can't wait to find more about that today. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I would love to ask you a couple of questions because as much as we do send each other, memes and text, I don't have a chance to always talk to you about what your experience has been with your account.
I just wanted to create a page where I could put my artwork that was very low stakes, basically. A lot of the art that we see on our feeds is masterpieces. And I just feel like most of what we see on social media, it's just not an accurate portrayal of everyday life. And I feel like it would be kind of refreshing to see a more everyday view and point of view of artists. So I created My Art is Average, just one small, insignificant, mediocre artist reaching out to all the others out there. And there's plenty of people who share that same thought and want their stuff to be seen on a platform that isn't super judgmental.
Yeah, and I love that. There's definitely beauty in mediocrity. I feel like a lot of people say that's very, I don't know, existential, if that's the right word for it. But yeah, I think it's a great idea, and I love that's what you went for. I think it's a really cool thing to do, and I love seeing whether it's a really beautiful rendered digital art or just, a ballpoint pen doodle on a sticky note. It's all important. It all contributes to something. And yeah, it's just cool to see. I love seeing it on my page whenever I see your stuff on there, your page. It makes me smile. So also loved your commitment to the art challenges.
Thank you. Yeah, I tried my best. And the good thing about running a mediocre art page is that if you miss a day or two, you know what? Sorry, it was never supposed to be that great to begin with. So
it takes the pressure off. It really does.
It really does. And the thing about how some of the artwork that I share from people who send in their artwork for me is it's really beautiful work. So there's something to be said, just because it's a mediocre art page. I am a mediocre artist, but I share so many different styles and so many different levels. On my page I say from amateur to advanced, just because it's all about having that community where people feel like it's safe to share their artwork, because you can be the most talented artist and still be afraid to share your work. Yeah,
I think with social media too, with again sharing work and all the time and having it look amazing, perfectionism is a really big issue I think all of us deal with, especially artists. And yeah, I think like I said before, just taking the pressure away is a really great way for not just you but for other people. And I think it's also just nice to create a community for all levels as well. I can see different artists of levels, even on students I go to school with here and their pages, it's really sweet to see, but it's not a huge range. It's still a very niche community, and that can be really nice, but it's also nice to create one where you just meet people you wouldn't typically do. And yeah, your art school environment, and it's, a little limited, and you just don't get to scope out everyone out there.
It's definitely a nice change of pace.
Well, thank you for anyone that's listened this entire way. We would love to meet you if you somehow did.
Go ahead, follow, subscribe at Cosmic Chai, and My Art is Average. We love you and we appreciate you. And yeah, thank you all so much for listening. Thank you, Veronica.
Thank you, Haley.
Peace out.